Handy little tool, huh?
A handy little tool right there. Handy, handy, handy little tool.
What about $5-6 at your local hardware store?
$4. $4 little dollars. I'm gonna probably go back and get me 2 or 3 more of them, because put one in all the pieces of equipment in case I ever have to stop and fix a fence. I don't have to go hunt it up. This is kind of this is always your most aggravating part, is when you start a fence right here where they bent the wire up, clipped it all up, they just made a mess out of it. And then you got to get up in tight places like I am here, joining another old fence here that don't really belong to me. It's my neighbors, and I don't want to mess with what they have, because it's theirs, not mine.
But you got to straighten it up.
I'm going to have to do some work on it, which they won't mind. But
yeah, he said he didn't care, but that one's leaning bad, and
the barbed wire is all down. The posts are rotted off, you know, a lot of places.
We'll fix it.
I'll pay for it myself, you know, to fix it.
Homemade fence puller.
Well, if you can buy them other kind, spend your money if you want to. You ain't gonna beat this right here. This is a whole lot cheaper. 3 bolts and 2 2x4s.
A couple of crescent wrench and a
ratchet.
tighten her down.
Just tighten her down. That's all you gotta do. It's a little time consuming, maybe not be as fast as the other. Good fences ain't about speed. Figure out how to get this thing where it'll... I got one nut on this board, it's a different size, I gotta change out. racing system. It pulled a big bunch. That's what happens. You have to be careful because it just rained. And see this back here? We're going to have to retamp this.
Yep.
And like right here, we're going to have to retamp that.
Yeah.
Now this one here. A lot of people don't bend this side, they just leave it sitting there hooked, but I bend it. If it happens to be on the inside where it does that, I usually try to turn it up a little bit like that on kind of animals. Because animals love to rub down fences, and it's a real good way to rip one open. And sometimes you'll end up with a barb that's right on one of these things here, and sometimes you have to just kind of like hammer it, get it where you can clip that clip on it, because it'll be kind of hard to clip it.
Soon.
Well, guys, it's been a long, hot day. And I mean long, and I mean hot. Oh, man. But anyway, we got our last paddock built. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. This is a 5th paddock that we have. And it has some really nice deep grass growing in it out here. Nice bahia. So we'll now be able to move our cattle from paddock to paddock, and we can let one grow up. You just keep rotating them out. That is our, that's been our dream all along. It's just that this kind of stuff costs a lot of money, and you know, you just got to do it when you can do it. But not turning the cows in today because it's 5:12 in the afternoon, and I really don't want them to be in here at night for the first time. I really like to turn them in the early morning while it's cool, because what cows do is they're going to run their boundaries, and I would rather them do it in the daylight so that they can kind of figure out, you know, their boundaries in the daylight rather than in the dark. And once they get used to it during the day,
there's that breeze.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Man, we've been waiting on this, Father. Once they find their boundaries, the Dexters hardly ever even think about doing anything out of the way, you know. And these cows will be extremely happy, I'm sure. I know I'll be happy to have it done, because I've been wanting this one done for about, I don't know, a year now. It's just, there's only one of me, and this Wanda's helping me today. Hadn't it been for her, I wouldn't have got this paddock done today. But anyway, guys, we're tomorrow we'll turn them in, and we'll show you a little bit about what it means to see happy cows in pretty green grass. Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on here, Mr. Duke. Come on. Come on here, Miss Candy. Come on, girl.
She said it takes me a little longer.
Takes her a little longer. She's got a baby coming on. Come on, Ham.
Come on, sweetie. She's getting pretty good size. She tries to run.
Look around. Y'all ain't run your perimeters yet.
They said grass. And they just ate.
I just got through feeding them, and look at them.
Candy's gonna be your nosy one. She always has been.
She's always been the nosy one. She'll walk around the fences. That'll be the first thing she does. That'll become their new favorite spot. Are you happy cows now? Say, are y'all happy cows? Y'all are enjoying that fresh green grass.
Candy's about to pop.
She is, bless her heart.
Well, you got one laying down. He said he's tired.
Hadassah said it's time for a drink of water, maybe.
They've been out here, what?
Oh, let's see.
2 hours?
I put them in here at 7. They've been here 2 hours.
So
They are just about.
all of them look like they're about to pop.
Yep.
Except for Shushan. She's a little on the...
Well, she still got her calf on her nursing.
Yeah.
He's steady, nurses her all day long. I mean, he don't let up at all.
So she has to have some good... Look at little Brownie.
Look at little Brownie coming there. That's Moon Pie. That's what we named him.
Moon Pie.
Yep.
Goodness, I didn't remember Moon Pie.
Yep.
But...
Moon Pie. What you doing, little feller? Huh? Say, baby boy. He looking for mama. He wants some Nene. Look how stocky he is.
He's going to be a nice little bull.
He's going to be a really nice bull.
All right. A couple of them went back.
I just put a new water barrel in up there. They're all starting to gravitate toward the water now. They've ate.
Come on, little Rudy.
Come on here, Mr. Rudy. Look how big and full you are.
Look at Rudy. He's almost as big as Shushan now.
Yep.
He said, okay, we're so full we just got to go lay down.
Yep, they're all fixing to head up to the water barrel up yonder. Oh, listen at that.
Since our last video, we've got rain, what, 3 days in a row?
3 days in a row. Not a lot. We got 3/8 of an inch one day, 3/8 of an inch another day. But I hear a thunderstorm coming up.
So it helps. Look at the sun.
Look at that.
It's popping out over those clouds right quick.
Oh my goodness. Well, this little booger, he is not letting up on Shushan, is he?
No.
He said, Mama, you won't be still where I can eat.
We may have to break a habit. He's getting big enough, probably within a month, to break his habit.
Oh yeah, this coming months he'll be ready. By the end of June, he'll be ready. And this little man right here, he's gonna go visit a new home here for long. He's all excited.
And Candy's gonna have us a baby in a month or so.
Yeah, I'd say probably a couple of months to have a baby. Boy, I mean, they're just mowing away. What you doing, sweetie? What's my baby girl? My baby girl. Daddy's first baby girl. Yeah. Well, guys, this is our, let's probably our last paddock to fence in. This gives us 5 of them. Now back here, I know that wind has got a thunderstorm coming up that's pulling wind into it. This back in here will be, I got a lot of yopons and other bushes to take out and stuff like that. We're gonna turn that into just pretty pasture with pine trees, and pecan trees are scattered all around through it. And we'll probably just keep it where I can cut it and feed it to the cows along. And in the future, who knows, you know, I might fence it in one day, but right now I don't see it getting fenced in to use for another paddock. I don't see any need in it because we're getting down on our cows now to where they're at a very manageable amount, and it's not going to take a lot to keep them fed. So all I can tell you is stay with us, and you get to watch what we do with our cattle, and watch how they progress, watch them when they have their babies, and how we care for our Dexter cattle. They all have done so well, I can't complain at all. Thank you guys from Pecan Grove. Guys, I wish y'all would look at this. I used to couldn't get these animals out of the barn. They literally would not leave that barn for nothing in the world. And I put up a fence down here in the woods, and I want you to look at this. They have come down here after they've eat and eat and eat and eat. And all they're doing now is just laying down here in the woods. They found them a corner underneath all the shade trees of these oaks in here, and they just laying down. Ain't that something? If I'd have only known that that's all they wanted was just to come off down here in the woods. And Miss Trixie, she's about nosy. She wants to know if I've got something. Her and Hadassah. Hadassah's the same way. Well, I gotta get back to work. I just happen to find it kind of interesting that usually I can't run them out of the barn, and now they don't even want to go get in the barn. They just want to stay off down here in the woods.